Welcome
Welcome
to
to
Shade in
Shade
the
in the
City.
City.
We're back for part 4. But no, this is the Love After Lockup, season 5, episode 12. This is actually the finale. Okay. That's what they say. Now, Shade Squad, thank you for being here with us. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving week. If you have not already, please make sure that you've hit that like button.
And a subscribe button.
And y'all, let's jump right into it. I'm so disappointed in Joy, but we'll get into it. Let's get shady, y'all.
I am feeling shocked me at all.
Chelsea and Mikey. So Mikey is feeling uncomfortable sitting outside the courthouse with Chelsea. She comes back and tells him that, she talked to the judge and told them that she didn't get a notice. And so he shares with her that he was like freaking out, being in the car. It was just an uncomfortable situation to him, obviously, because he just got out of prison and he don't like to see a whole bunch of police. And he is starting to think about all this drama Chelsea got. He was trying to take her on a nice date to go horseback riding, but she got all this stuff with her kids and and now the money. And so he's just kind of like looking at her sideways. And so then so he might be running for the hills is what I was thinking. So then Chelsea goes to meet up with Mikey for like a little, I guess another little date that he planned. And she shows up 30 minutes late. She tells unapologetic. And then, Mikey's like, well, why the hell were you late? And she's like, I went to my dad's house to talk to him. But I think he's avoiding me. But this is before Mikey is, oh no. So then we get to, he wants to know where the money's coming from. All this is just looking at your daddy, your son got issues, and it's a lot. And I ain't got it. And I'm supposed to be taking care of this family. And I know I ain't got it. And I got a daughter that I got to take care of. So he's like, this is a lot to think about. And he's like, so I want to know about this money. And he's like, do you trust me? And she's just like, yeah, why would you say that? And he's like, so why can't you tell me about the money? Just tell me where the money's coming from. And then they, he gets so mad, he get ready to get up, walk out, and then she doing her thing. I'm not gonna do it, but she doing her thing, trying to calm him down in the restaurant. She telling him he making a scene when really I feel like it was all of the flying hands that was causing the scene. But nonetheless, she reveals that basically this money is from her mama passing away. And he decides, he writes her a little love note on some paper and tells her, oh, I'm moving to Ohio, even though he loves Hadley so much. And she reassures him that he'll make sure he sees his daughter because she understands, because she missed her kids so much while she was out in Kentucky to see him. So looks like Chelsea and Mikey worked out. Apparently they've been living together for 4 months since, this aired.
She promised him some good finally.
Oh, and she finally did give him some nookie. It's Nell's favorite couple.
I knew she was gonna say that, and she beat me to it because of course I was gonna say it was her favorite. Brittney and Andy. Okay, now talking about Petty Betty. Okay, Andy's wife.
Y'all heard it first. I told y'all Andy was a whole married.
I guess they're separated, or that's what it was supposed to have been given. But she went on to Brittany's Facebook.
I don't know. The text messages wasn't given separated.
They wasn't given separated. It wasn't given now that we are separated. Okay. She went on Brittany's Facebook page and posted publicly messages between her and Andy. And it was, I love you more, and da 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 da. It was okay, it was given a lot. Basically, now when asked about it, he maintains that he didn't lie. Okay. But then they showed a clip where he said this was his second divorce. But then they also showed a clip where they asked him if he was legally married. And he said, yeah, but they're not together. Sir, you lied. You're a police officer. I know you know. I know you know the difference. Okay. Now, Brittany's still trying to figure out where her last $200 coming from. Okay. She like, sir, like this man owed me $200. You know, basically, he promised to give her this money for her Britney fund, whether they was together or not.
Imagine she was still like, yeah, so I should be able, well, it was her homegirl. It was like, you should still be collecting, girl.
So then she sends him a text asking for the $200 for a care package for her daughter. And he gets it, he blocks her and then decided to delete the number, which made no sense to me because she's no longer blocked now.
Right.
Now she can reach out to you. He knew what the hell he was doing.
He did. So, just in case you need some more money, Brittany.
His kids basically is like, you better not send her no money. And he's like, he said that he wasn't. Okay. And Brittany figured when she didn't get a response that he wasn't going to do it either. She was like, he's a scammer and he really never helped Gracie anyway. So I don't know why I thought that he would do it now.
He's the scammer.
Brittany was preparing a care package for her daughter, whatever. And, she hit up her daughter to find out when she's available because she wants to, give it to her. Her daughter, Gracie, really just gives like, I really don't want to talk to you. I don't know why. It was just, her daughter.
No, she's happy. She looked like she's happy to get something from her because she ain't really done.
But no, I mean, the conversation on the phone, she always seems so uninterested. But then when Brittany doesn't really show her attention, she
gets really
a tantrum. It's just so weird to me. Now, anyways, but Gracie basically let her know, she'll let her know good date and time so she can get her stuff from her. I don't know why she called it a care package like Gracie was locked up, because when she said care package, I thought she meant like, I was like, what the hell Gracie go to jail for?
Right.
Whatever.
Maybe she was going off to school or something.
Yeah, maybe. I'm just used to hearing care package associated with jail. Now, while Brittany was recording her confessional, this dumbass sent her the $200. She got all excited, all in her, he sent that money. Talking about maybe you'll F off now. Sir, you don't want her to. That's why you sent it to her. Now, the update is, Brittany's been sober for 2 months. And this man has finally gotten a divorce, but he's hoping that him and Brittany, find their way back to each other. Sorry, you probably ain't hear from her after that 200.
Gotta find my way back, way back.
To who? Not to her.
No, not to her, not to her. He need to be calling whatever the other girl's name was, because it sounded like she was at least into him.
They got divorced.
Well, I don't know. Even the good daughter was like, yeah, I like her more than.
But people get divorced and get back together too, so.
This is true. This is true. Now on to
Priest's real favorite.
Brittany and Kerok. Well, they are. They are my favorite.
Like I said, your real favorite.
You stupid. So we see Kerok and Brittany. They go to visit his older brother. Don't get me lying about his name. I thought it was
Dejan.
Name.
Dejan.
Oh, Dejan. Oh, like the mustard, like Dijon.
That's Dijon.
Oh, okay, Dejan.
Oh, look, I put it in Siri. I said Dijon, and Siri spelled it as Dijon. I said,
oh, okay.
Not the mustard.
So apparently he used to be in the streets, and then he found the Lord. But then he, I guess, battled with a bit of schizophrenia, and he says that he walked from Virginia to Ohio, and then he ended up getting hit by a train. So that's obviously very unfortunate. And Kerok says that he went to jail right after this. So he's obviously feeling like that's probably what affected him and probably pushed him over the edge a bit. So he performs a nice, little piece rap for his brother. And his other brother was there. Brittany says a prayer. She gets emotional, talking about how her and Kerok used to talk about going to visit his brother's grave, while they were locked up. So for her, this is like a very surreal moment, because now they've obviously made it to the point where here we are visiting your brother. Basically, Kerok plans to go have his chest surgery, and Brittany is hopeful that he will propose.
I thought he did already.
No, he gave her a promise ring.
Oh, through FaceTime, that's what that was?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Now here go Tracy's boo-boo. It's her little boo thing, Melissa and Louie.
Latifah's looking better.
So Donna, she called Louie to come pick her up from the bar. She's hanging out with this girl named Kennedy, who she's known for 20 years.
Well, that's she's friends with her grandmother.
Yeah, her grandmother is best friends with Donna. Because I was like, 20 years, why you knew? But then, yeah, she said that her grandmother's best friends with Donna. Never mind, I'll get into that. So Kennedy said that Louie is just waiting on her. Okay, she feels like with a good woman in his life, he could be a great man. My thing is, Kennedy, clearly he don't see it for you if you've known him for 20 years. Out of 20 years, y'all ain't never. Now, I understand he was locked up for a while, but he wasn't locked up for 20 years. While he was locked up, he still was,
he just don't see it for her.
Look, exactly. So I don't know why you have this fantasy now. Basically, so yeah, basically she's like, that's pretty much what she tells him when he gets there, that he needs a good woman in his life, he has plenty of options, and he deserves better than Melissa. Louie told her Melissa is the option that I'm choosing. Okay. And according to my probation officer, I'm eligible to go visit her. So I'm gonna leave the state and I'm gonna go visit. Of course, this makes Donna upset, but he don't give a damn. That's his girl, and he kind of put Kennedy right in her place. Now, their update is they're still on pause, and he's still living with Donna, but plans to go visit Jersey soon.
Well, he said, I like the fact he was loyal. He was like, no, that's what you're not doing.
Well, I think he just really don't like her.
Well, that too. You said, I think he
was. I mean, 20 years. He did ask the chick at the dentist office for her number. Kennedy, he just like, and you hang on my mom, girl, bye.
Yeah, I think that was the real. And not to mention, it was like, well, what are you doing? Because you look like you sit at the bar all day with Donna.
He was like, my girl independent, she make her own money.
Right, but you over here talking about, oh, he just needs someone to really help him. Girl, bye. All right.
What you gonna do? Talk me through it?
Anyway, and I love when he was like, sobriety just makes you think so much. I was like, shots fired. Now, Raneka Asonta, she has returned, and she still ain't got no sense. However, she claims, or at least from what we see, she seems to have moved on since they broke up. She's still in Atlanta doing her thing, got her girls. Everybody seems to be good. So she invites the family down for a little, situation, Ponderosa at his house. And even what's the name? Her mama comes down, Shakola comes down. And I was like, okay, because we always hear.
I knew Shakola was coming. She
right.
wanted to rub in her face.
Right. And they,
what you call him, a smooth dude, short for smooth dude.
Oh yeah, smooth dude. So yeah, they they happy that they really basically didn't get a chance to meet Asonta since he was basically turned out to be some trash anyway. So Raneka is still claiming Asonta is her man. And Shakola pulls her to the side and she's like, I still love him.
Which is crazy to me because in the same episode you just said you moved on and you was done with him.
Right. And basically she said if she could marry him, she would. And then Asonta calls her on FaceTime. And Raneka is professing her love for him. It was just it made my stomach turn. And then he says that he has feelings for her too, but she's just too hyped up. She's too much drama, and that they just ain't gonna work out in this lifetime. Maybe in another one, right? So then
one thing Treese didn't mention, that he did this while he was at his
whole other girl house,
Quita,
that he been with for a month. I forgot about Quita.
Yes. Who had just bought flowers for, he had just got out the bed with, okay, and went outside to smoke a cigarette and call Raneka on FaceTime. He tried to tell her though. He's like, I got a girl. She was like, yeah, all right. She didn't believe his ass.
Well, basically production asked him if he was playing Raneka, and he denies that. He basically said,
he like we ain't together.
Well, that, and he's like, I've been in prison. I just get bored easily. And he said, and I thought this was so like,
But like, so what you was doing while you was in prison when you was bored?
right.
Kept
But
your
no,
attention on.
I hate that I won't say that I hate that they ended it, but I feel like they did that purposely because literally his last words were he plans to, enjoy his life while he's here. And as we know, rest in peace, he's no longer with us. So I was just like, that's crazy
Mm-hmm.
that he said that. And I mean, it probably might have been just out of ignorance too, but he, crazy that he said that. And now the man, he didn't have much longer. That's
Well,
terrible.
he enjoyed. He enjoyed
Yeah.
it while he was here. No matter who he had to hurt or step on or whatever, he did enjoy it while he was here.
Yeah.
So Joy and Red, this is Tristan's other favorite. She really does something. So
No,
Red,
Joy lost me. I was in her corner, but she really lost me this time.
she did exactly what I expected. So Red is blowing up Joy's phone, and he calling, she ain't picking up. But instead, she decides to spin the block, okay, and pick his ass up and just act like ain't shit happened. Okay, she gets to the house. This boy is already packed up, like he already knew what was going to happen. Like he knew he was going to New Mexico. He hops in the car and they headed to New Mexico. Now on the way there, they stopped at a rage room and they decided to get their rage out, while they were there, and go take a fresh start to New Mexico, not take all that old stuff with them. They both in the rage room are talking about infidelity and their insecurities and breaking stuff. And he says that he does feel really bad about cheating on her with Julie, but he ain't gonna tell her just yet. Because he knows if he tells her right now, she's gonna leave and never come back. She's gonna see herself. But I guess he'll feel like he's, put enough work and make her want to move past it by the time she sees it. So the update is he's working on being a one-woman man. And there's talks of them expanding their family.
I'm very disappointed in Joy for spinning the block. I thought she had a little bit more sense. Especially, and then what made me mad when she was like, I'm thinking about Sway. No, you're not. Because if you were, you would have kept going. You would have kept on trucking. I mean, Sharae working on herself is good. Because obviously her picker might be a little, distorted, but
Yeah. So apparently Sharae, she communicates with Anthony, but she's focused on herself while he's doing his anger management classes. They weren't in that episode, but they did still do an update on them.
Well, y'all, thank you for joining.
Yes, thank you
for what is hopefully the end of Love After Lockup. And I guess we will, unless they just throw another episode at us, we will catch y'all next week for the premiere of The Life After Lockup, which I'm still confused in the difference, but whatever. And get our new couples. I'm here for it. Love the show. I want to thank y'all for helping us grow and glow. And yeah,
Yes,
let's
thank
keep
you.
it up. Let's keep, growing and glowing. But anyway, if you haven't already, y'all, make sure you hit the like button.
You comment.
You subscribe.
And you hit the notification bell.
And make sure you're following us on all the platforms, the TikTok, the Twitter, the Facebook, and the IG. And yeah, we will catch y'all for The Life After the Lockup. Have a great week. Bye-bye.
Good night.